Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bram Sports on this brand new week, Monday, June the 23rd, 2025. And let's get you updated on what happened over the weekend. And let's start with the NBA Finals, of course, Game 7 Sunday night between the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And this is it. Winner takes their first NBA title home to their city, and it was the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're at home and they got the win 103-91. The Thunder, their first NBA title in franchise history. Congratulations to them and their fan base. And let's get to look at some stats here of this game. Shai Alexander, of course, the leading scorer of this game, 29 points, 12 assists, 5 rebounds, and of course, he won the NBA Finals MVP award. And a great season for Shai Alexander as he wins the regular season MVP award. He wins the scoring title, and then he's also the NBA Finals MVP. What a season for SGA. Congratulations to him. And you also had his teammates, Jalen Williams, 20 points, and Chet Holmgren, 18 points, 8 rebounds. And then something to point out here for the Thunder, they had Cason Wallace and Alex Caruso. They both had 10 points each off the bench. So everybody contributing for the Thunder in that Game 7 victory. Of course, the big game to win the NBA title. And then let's also point out the Indiana Pacers, of course, some players, of course, NMSU alum Pascal Siakam. He had 16 points, 4 rebounds, just short of his second NBA title. A reminder that he won his first NBA title with the Toronto Raptors in 2019. But Siakam this time fell a little bit short. His teammate Tyrese Halliburton, he played in this game, but just for a little bit, 7 minutes, as he had to leave with a lower right leg injury in the first quarter. Of course, a big factor for the Pacers in the entire NBA playoffs. So it was a big loss for them. But on the other hand, Thunder, good game for them. They forced 21 turnovers on the Pacers. So Thunder doing everything they could and they had to do to win their first NBA title in franchise history. Let's go now to the MLB, the Sunday scores. You had the Yankees who beat the Orioles 4-2. The Tigers defeated the Rays 9-3. The Pirates defeated the Rangers 8-3. The White Sox took down the Blue Jays 4-2. The Marlins over the Braves 5-3. The Brewers defeated the Twins 9-8. The Reds beat the Cardinals 4-1. Mariners all over the Cubs 14-6. The Rockies defeated the Diamondbacks 4-2. The Padres walk off the Royals 3-2. Giants defeated the Red Sox 9-5. The Guardians over the Athletics 3-0. The Astros defeated the Angels 8-7. Dodgers all over the Nationals 13-7. And the Phillies defeated the Mets 7-1. And let's take a look at the MLB standings starting the week. The American League East has the Yankees on top with a 45-32 record. Then you got the Rays in second place, 43-35, 2.5 games back of the Yankees. In the American League Central, you got the Detroit Tigers, not only with the best record in the division, but the best record in the entire MLB, 49 wins, 30 losses. Then you got the Guardians at 39-37, 8.5 game difference between the Tigers and the Guardians. And the American League West has the Astros on top with 45 wins, 33 losses. Behind them, the Seattle Mariners, 39 wins, 37 losses, 5 games back of Houston. In the National League East, the Phillies sit on top with a 47-31 record. Behind them, the New York Mets, 46-32, and they played each other last night. So that Phillies win last night gave them a 1 game advantage in the National League East. In the Central Division, you got the Chicago Cubs sitting on top, 46-31 on the season. Brewers sit on second place, 43-25, 5.5 games back of the Cubs. And in the National League West, the Dodgers sit on top with a 48-31 record. Then you got the Giants 44-34, 3.5 games back of the Dodgers. And let's go out of the Men's College World Series. Coastal Carolina and LSU. Game one was on Saturday. Game one was on Saturday, and the LSU Tigers won it by the minimum, 1-0. Great pitching by LSU, and Centennial High School grad and Las Cruces native Stephen Milam in game one had the RBI single. The only run in the game was via an RBI single by Stephen Milam. He also had a double and a walk in that game. And in game two, LSU got it done 5-3. They get the win. And here Milam only had a single. However, he was part of that double play to end the game and clinch LSU's eighth title in school history, their second title in the last 3 seasons. And something also to point out for LSU in this Men's College World Series, they went undefeated. So LSU just dominant in every category as the Tigers get the win and the title in the Men's College World Series. Let's continue now with the WNBA Sunday scores. The Mystics defeated the Wings 91-88 in overtime. The Dream defeated the Chicago Sky 93-80. The Aces took down the Fever 89-81. Seattle Storm defeated the New York Liberty 89-79. Golden State got the win over Connecticut 87-63. And for the Valkyries, UTEP minor grad Kayla Thornton, 21 points, 8 rebounds, another dominant performance by Kayla Thornton. And now let's go to some soccer. Let's start with the CONCACAF Gold Cup in Group D. That was the first games of Sunday. The United States got the win over Haiti 2-1, and Trinidad and Tobago and Saudi Arabia had a 1-1 draw, which means that United States finishes first in Group D. Saudi Arabia finished second with 4 points. The United States went 3 for 3, 9 points in group stage. And in Group A, there were the late games on Sunday. Mexico and Costa Rica had a scoreless draw, as well as Dominican Republic and Suriname. So that means Mexico finishes on top of the group with 7 points due to goal differential, because Costa Rica also finished with 7 points. And that means that we already have our first two quarterfinal matches of the CONCACAF Gold Cup. It's going to be Mexico taking on Saudi Arabia and Costa Rica taking on the United States. And in the FIFA Club World Cup, the Sunday scores: Juventus defeated Wydad 4-1. Real Madrid defeated Pachuca 3-1. Salzburg and Al Hilal had a scoreless draw. And Manchester City, a dominant performance over Al Ain 6-0. And now let's go to more soccer. Let's go to the NWSL. The matches over the weekend. The Seattle Reign defeated the Utah Royals 4-1. Gotham defeated Bay FC 2-1. North Carolina Courage over Houston Dash 2-1. Portland Thorns defeated the Chicago Red Star 1-0. And San Diego Wave and the Washington Spirit had a scoreless draw. And now let's take a look at the local teams here in El Paso. Let's start with the El Paso Chihuahuas. Had a great start to the series against the Reno Aces. However, over the weekend, not what they hoped for, as they lost the both games over the weekend. On Saturday, they lost 4-3. And then last night, a 12-4 loss against the Reno Aces. And the Chihuahuas are now 38-37 on the season. And they will still be at Southwest University Park this week as they will host Sugarland. And for the El Paso Locomotive FC, it was a complete opposite, as they were on the road against Monterey Bay and they got the win 2-1. Goal scored by Wahab Akwe at the 15th minute, and then Wilmer Cabrera via the PK spot in the 56th minute. They get the win 2-1. Their next match will be 4th of July at Southwest University Park versus San Antonio FC. And that will do it for this Monday edition of Bram Sports. Thank you so much for watching. I am your host, Brandon Ramos. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel so you can know when a new episode is uploaded. New episodes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so don't miss it right here on this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.